Alright, everybody, we're going to resume with the games now. And we're going to keep it going with Jeopardy on the Game Gear. Let's see how we do this game. Load Game Gear ROM, Jeopardy. We'll go full screen. Yep. Jeopardy on the Sega Game Gear. Now let's see who we're taking on this game. James. Here are the categories. They are landmarks, Republicans, wordplay, Turkey, geography, and poetry. Alright. Geography 100.
The answer is
Capital city 60 miles from Mount Fuji. What is Tokyo?
yes.
Geography for 200, please.
The answer is
The largest rivers of the Sahara Desert. What is the Nile?
yes.
Geography for 300.
The answer is
Two of its states are Victoria and Queensland. What is Australia?
correct.
Geography for 400.
The answer is
Israel is on this continent. What is Asia?
yes.
Geography for 500.
The answer is
The only Central American country to touch South America. What is Panama?
yes.
I'll take landmarks for 100.
The answer is
The world's largest office building, named for its geometric shape. What is the Pentagon?
you are right.
Landmarks 200.
The answer is
Defaced by sand and invading armies, it crouches near the Great Pyramids. I'll give this one to James because I don't know. Oh, the Sphinx.
you are right.
I was thinking that for some reason or another, but it wasn't coming to me. It's fine. Let's keep going. Landmarks 300.
The answer is
His statue is atop Philadelphia City Hall. Who's Benjamin Franklin? It's not Ben Franklin? Oh, William Penn.
Correct.
That makes sense. Landmarks 400.
The answer is
France's unknown soldier lies beneath this Champs-Élysées landmark. What is the Arc de Triomphe?
yes. The answer is
The date on the tablet held by the Statue of Liberty. What is July 4th, 1776?
yes.
Alright! We have 4 categories left. I'll take poetry for 100.
The answer is
Tennyson's Idols of the King were about this legendary ruler. Who is King Arthur?
correct. The answer is
In the spring, it lightly turns to thoughts of love. What is a young man's fancy?
you are right.
Poetry for 300.
The answer is
Two-letter title of a Kipling poem. It begins 11 lines of the poem. What is if?
you are right.
Poetry 400.
The answer is
Robert Frost wrote, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. What is home? Oops.
correct.
Poetry for 500, please.
The answer is
Longfellow poem which begins, this is the forest primeval. What is Evangeline? Oops.
yes.
I'll take Republicans for 100.
The answer is
Supreme Court Chief Justice from 53 to 69. The right wing wanted to impeach him. think I know this. Earl Warren, yeah, that's who I thought.
Yes. The answer is
First governor of California or any state to be of Armenian descent.
no.
Haha. I don't know, so I'm not buzzing in. George Dukmajian, however you say it. I don't know. Either way, let's just move on.
The answer is
In 66, Winthrop Rockefeller became the first GOP governor of this state since Reconstruction. Oh, I think I know this one, but I'm going to give it to James, because I don't really want to take a chance on it. Arkansas, okay.
you are right.
That's not what I was thinking at all, so it's cool. Anyway, James trails me by $3,000.
The answer is
Nevada senator and head of President Reagan's re-election effort. Paul Lexall. I don't know how you say it, last name, but oh well, I don't care. We're going on.
the answer is
President in between Grover Cleveland's two terms. Benjamin Harrison. Oh, okay. Two categories left. We have wordplay and we have turkey. Wordplay for 100. Okay.
the answer is
Both left and wrong are correct opposites of this. What is right?
yes. The answer is
Switching only two letters in conservation produces this word. What is conversation?
you are right.
Wordplay 300.
The answer is
Line can turn into this river. What is the Nile?
yes.
Wordplay 400.
The answer is
A cross-stick that one might see here. What's a crossword?
sorry.
No. Oh, atoms. Okay. Got it.
The answer is
Three rhyming prefixes, all meaning half. What are demi, hemi, and semi.
Yes.
Okay. All that's left is turkey.
The answer is.
When getting one, you go from a hot, dry room to a steam room to a cold shower. What's a Turkish bath? And we know the Daily Double is in this category because we've yet to find the Daily Double.
Yes. The answer is.
A backless sofa named for the Turkish Empire. What is an Ottoman?
Yes.
I'll make it a true Daily Double. For $9,400 or broke, here's the clue.
The answer is.
Turkish confection of crushed sesame seeds and honey. What is halva?
You are right.
All right. Let's do it again.
The answer is.
This saint's namesake was a 6th century Christian church, then a mosque, now an Istanbul museum. Who is Saint Sophia?
You are right. The answer is.
Mustafa Kemal, founder of the Turkish Republic, changed his name to this. Ataturk.
Correct.
So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I'm in the lead with $9,800. James has $1,200. He has a ways to go to catch me. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy. Psychology for $200. Answer there. Oh wow.
The answer is.
What happens to wool washed in hot water?
You are right.
Slang for psychiatrists, and it's shrink. Psychology for $400.
The answer is.
She was the first radio call-in psychologist. Oh. Is it Dr. Ruth? Dr. Tony Grant. Okay, good. No, Dr. Ruth was more like sex. Anyways. Psychology for $600.
The answer is.
Jane Piaget and Arnold Gassel specialized in this branch of psychology. Child psychology.
Yes. The answer is.
Psychologist who wrote bestselling Escape from Freedom and the Art of Loving. Eric Fromm.
Yes.
Method of psychotherapy dealt with in games people play, and I'm okay, you're okay. Transactional analysis.
You are right.
Oh, desserts for 200. Alright.
The answer is
Thin French pancakes, sometimes served Suzette style. What are crepes?
correct.
Desserts forward, please.
The answer is
Properly spelled, it's a whipped dessert, not an elk. What is mousse?
yes. The answer is
Fashionable fuzzy green fruit that shares its name with a flightless bird. What is kiwi?
yes.
Desserts 800.
The answer is
The cream pie named for this city is actually a cake. What is Boston?
correct.
Desserts for 1,000.
The answer is
White frosting named for the number of minutes it's cooked. What is 7-minute frosting?
you are right.
Alright! What's left? Funny men, weapons, art, and women in history.
The answer is
Pope Julius II ordered him to paint the Sistine Chapel. Who is Michelangelo?
correct.
Art 400.
The answer is
The name for the Virgin Mary in many paintings. What is Madonna? What is the Madonna?
correct.
Art for 600.
The answer is
This part of an egg is combined with pigment to make tempera paint. What is yolk?
yes. The answer is
Born on Crete, Domenico Theotokopoulos was called this by the Spaniards. I'm gonna go with who is El Greco.
Yes.
Let's go 1,000. Art.
The answer is
Rodin sculptured tribute to eggheads. What's the thinker?
yes.
We'll take Funny Man for 200.
The answer is
In the 70s, life was nothing but good times for this dynamite comedian. I'm gonna go with who is Jimmy Walker.
yes. The answer is
His uniform as a 16-year-old bellboy and singer had 48 buttons, giving him this lifelong nickname. Who is Red Buttons?
yes. The answer is
If you had lived, you would have been a very sick man, is one of his famous insults. Oh. God. John Rickles. I should have known it was
you are
him.
right.
Anyways, we're moving on.
The answer is
He was so poor he got married on bride and groom before saying bye-bye to poverty and Birdie.
no.
Was it Dick Van Dyke? Oh, I would have been right. Oh. That's okay, don't worry about it. Check it off.
The answer is
This master of early television MCs was born Maury Janowski. Maury Amsterdam? No, Jan Murray. Okay. Weapons.
the answer is
World War II weapon nicknamed a pineapple. What is a hand grenade?
you are right.
Oh, I got it? I didn't expect that to be right, but okay. Or weapons.
The answer is
Hand weapon Captain Kirk usually had his crew set on stun. What is a phaser?
you are right.
Weapons 400.
The answer is
A heavy club of yore or an eye-stinging spray of today. What is mace?
answer is
Murder weapon used by everyone in Murder on the Orient Express. A knife. Oh, okay.
yes. The answer is
In the series Danger UXB, what a UXB was. What was... Oh, God. Ugh. An unexploded bomb.
the answer is
Legend says she made the first American flag, but there's no proof. I'm gonna say it was Betsy Ross.
yes.
Let's try 7,200. Let's put me at $25,000 if I answer correctly.
The answer is
After forming an equal rights party in 1872, Victoria Woodhull became the first woman to run for this. What is president?
you are right. The answer is
Lilia Litvack, the most famous woman fighter pilot of World War II, fought for this country. I have a gut feeling on this one. If I were to buzz it, I'd say Russia. Oh, I would have been right! Ugh. Anyways, moving on.
the answer is
Israel's Golden Mayor once taught school in this U.S. city. What is, Milwaukee?
correct.
Close it up.
The answer is
Notorious Marie Dolores Eliza Rosanna Gilbert brought down King Ludwig of Bavaria under this name. Lola Montez. Alright.
yes.
Let's get ready for Final Jeopardy. James has $5,413 and I have $25,800. Mathematics. I'm gonna go just 200 only.
The answer is
The number of zeros in 1 trillion. And I have to put both the number and the word. So we'll say it was 12.
the answer is
$26,000 I won. James drops down to $3,484. Great game. And we're going to wrap it up for this segment right here. And I'll see you all for that next one right after this commercial break. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go away.